everybody today, folks. Welcome to my second weekly Bible message here today. And why did I choose Monday instead of Sunday? Let me get you the gist of it because, let's see. I forgot, but I'm going to do it Monday from now on and upload it Monday. So I'm going to do here, I'm going to talk about the installment is called The One, and how you guys met, and how you generally talk about basically how to meet the one girl that is right for you. And the one thing I'm going to tell you, young guys, do not settle. Do not be with this one woman that you kind of like just because you think you won't be able to find another person. Trust me, you will not. Like in Desperate Housewives on Sunday, Ree's son met a girl. He's gay, but he met a girl because he has financial problems. But she knew that he was gay, but she wanted to stay with him because she realized that she used to be fat. But then she got skinny, and they thought the boys would see her differently, but they didn't ever see her differently. So she thought that she's never going to find nobody else, so she might as well stay with her son Andrew. But then Bree told her, no, do not settle. You'll find somebody, you gotta keep looking. God has somebody out there for everybody. When you're born, God's creating you, and then God's creating another girl just for you. And now we're talking, it's called the Song of Songs, or is it called the Song of Solomon? And I'm gonna give you a little bit of background, get into the introduction here. And, hope you guys have read this. Verse 1. Song of Solomon, which is Solomon's background. This book is normally referred to as the Song of Solomon. Actually, it is literally the Song of Songs, which are the first two words in chapter 1, verse 1. Song of Solomon actually gives the more full sense of the book. According to 1 Kings 4:32, Solomon spoke 3,000 proverbs and wrote 1,005 songs. He had wisdom, understanding, largeness, and heart beyond understanding. 1 Kings 44:29. Within mind, it is easy to see this was the greatest hit in the Song of Songs. He was a very good poet. Solomon wrote these words that are contained in the Bible, written around 965 BC. He wrote Proverbs in the Middle Age, Ecclesiastes when aged, and Song of Songs when young. Solomon wrote 3 books that are contained in the Bible, written around young. And it says, it is a book that can be looked at as the premier book relating to romantic love. This book is a love story that has 2 main characters. Solomon, whose kingship is mentioned 5 times. 1 verse 4, 12, 3, 9, 11, and 7, 5. His bride, who's soon to be bride, girl at the time called the Shulamite, a woman from a region of the lowest portion of Galilee. Imagine, what shall we name this baby? Shulamite. Back then they had all weird names. That's why it's Shulamite, Solomon. Some believe her family was employed by Solomon 8:11, but this is conjecture. The fact is, a love song that inhales the purity of mature love, true romance, when viewed the position of it being a love song, much practical understanding is gained. Verse 1. Question, why should we spend time looking at such a book? Aren't people able to instinctively just determine whom is that they're going to marry? What about love at first sight? Why make a big deal out of love and romance? I've heard, you guys, that 48% of men say they believe in love at first sight. You look at a girl and you know it. 3. Fact is, within the first few minutes of meeting a person, they're actually wondering if they can sleep with them. And not a more perfect example in this world than Charlie Harper. He looked at girls not just for companionship, but he looked at girls and just to have sex. I know it's 2.5 Men, the new 2.5 Men. They're turning Jake into Uncle Charlie. Uncle Charlie, he influenced him in a bad way because, what? Look at Jake. He's already had sex. He's already drinking, smoking. He's taking after his Uncle Charlie. Our culture is absolutely caught up with the idea of romance. This prevails us sometimes without even being aware of it. I will be channel surfing. Me, personally, I'll be channel surfing in the movie channel. It's always romance. Romance. Movies can... And it says love novels, love songs, soap operas, and movies constantly push the idea of romance. Casual sex that leads to love is the overall theme of what they call romance. Definition of romance creates unrealistic expectations. We end up in relationships driven by our hormones, or wishful thinking and get hurt. Some end up getting into serial relationships that always end up bad. The question is just what is attractive to you? What is about that person of the opposite sex that you find the most appealing? Today love is different than it was back in the 50s and back in the 60s and 40s. People fell in love generally because they love being with that person. Not just nowadays because they want to have sex. As is important, physical attraction is fine and is the first thing that actually starts a relationship. There has to be a sense that the person is somebody you can spend more time with. And it says verse 2, the Shulamite says, let him kiss me with the kisses of the mouth. First, there were things about that attracted her in way how handsome he was. David was handsome. His mother, Bathsheba, was extremely beautiful. The Shulamite was physically attracted to the point of thinking his kisses intoxicated her. She actually wanted Solomon to kiss her and longed for her to do so, but she didn't want to be most days. Women, they want men to kiss them, but they want to kiss them to agree where they start kissing. Next thing you know, they're on the bed. Next thing you know, they're doing it. It's not the way God intends for us to be. Because of the fragrance of your good ointments, your name is ointment poured forth. Second, he even smiled good, which indicated that he was clean and took care of his appearance. He didn't look one of those guys that look all ratty, don't care if they smell, and they're all dirty and their hair is all messy. They don't care, At this time, man did not bath that often, but used scent oils. There was no showers back in the day. They took a bath in the tub, and I don't think there was shampoo back in the day, but they used oils. And it says they kept their skin from drying out in a hot sun and gave them a pleasing fragrance. Obviously, when beginning a relationship, being clean and smelling good doesn't hurt. You have friends that kind of smell bad and you kind of want to be next to them, but you're a friend, you want to, make them feel bad. BO isn't very attractive and bad. Dental hygiene is not going to win many dates. There was a kid last year in my 5th and 6th grade. Oh my gosh, she smelled. You know, the teacher didn't tell him nothing, but she can tell. She was like, whoa, what is that stench? Verse 3, yet notice how she says to him, your name is an ointment poured forth. This is how a man with a handsome physical appearance overshadowed by his reputation. Ecclesiastes 7:1, a good name is better than purest ointment. Who seems to be attractive to her in the character? This makes him trustworthy, safe. Note how it says, therefore, virgins love you. His character is revealed because he cannot be trusted with a woman's purity. In dating, some men see a woman's virtue as a prize to win. Solomon treats women with courtesy, respect. You know, Sophie did not tell me open doors for ladies. You know, men, we open doors for ladies. They don't open doors for us. You know, if they want to do it, fine, they're being nice, but we do it for them. Back in the 50s, that's what you did. Back in the old days, men opened doors for women. They're like, thank you, and that's what they did. You know, we shall be praised. I don't know how many of you here in the YouTube know Jimmy Soul. It's old, but I know Jimmy Soul because I like that kind of music and actually hear it. And it's what it said. Jimmy Soul, you know, says, if you want to be happy for the rest of your life, you're making a pretty woman your wife. So from my personal point of view, get an ugly girl to marry you.